People who look for shaitan, they'll find him. There he is. Iblis, Khabis. Grab hold of him. Yeah, let's tear him apart. It's him. So they'll come to him and they'll say, Iblis, Mr. Big Man, the biggest of all big men, Mr. Big Man. You're the one who led all of us to Jahannam are going today because of you. He's going to say, Iblis is crafty, but you're going to see how crafty he is on the Day of Judgment. He's going to say this, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعَدَ الْحَقِّ وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ. Allah gave you a promise and I gave you a promise. Allah gave you the promise of the Quran and I gave you a promise of whispering into your minds and your hearts. Allah told you, you will get Jannah for this. I told you, don't worry about it, just do it. It's nice, man, it's nice, enjoyable, man, enjoy, boy. I said that to you. وَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ. I gave you a whisper in your hearts and I promised you, don't worry about it. You didn't listen to Allah, but you listened to me. فَلَا تَلُومُونِي وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Who you gonna blame? You're gonna blame me for leading you to Jahannam, or was you led yourself? You had the choice to believe the Rahman or the Shaitan, and you chose the Shaitan over the Rahman. So don't come to me today telling me what I should do for you. مَا أَنَا بِمُصْرِخِكُمْ وَمَا أَنْتُمْ بِمُصْرِخِي. You cannot save me today and I cannot save you today. I cannot come to your rescue today. You can't come to my rescue today. We're both here. We're both here in Jahannam. Basically what his motto is, now we're even, Stephen. Because Shaitan wants that. He wants us to go to Jahannam.
We know that Satan made a pledge with God, or declared himself arrogantly, that he is going to build up the hopes of human beings such that they will turn away from God. He would lead them away from the worship of the one God. So what we know more generally is that Satan builds up the hopes of human beings for a long life in this world, and ultimately that they will have good in this life regardless of whether they worship God or not. So he promises them immortality together with immorality. When the final judgment is made and God reveals his power and his control, that is when people will realize that Satan has beguiled them, and Satan himself will now confess, I made a promise to you and that was a false promise. God has made a promise to you, that was the true promise. But Satan also defends himself against blame, because now people know the score and they begin to blame Satan. You are the one who misled us. But Satan's response to that is, do not blame me, but blame yourselves. The extent of my work was only that I gave you this promise and you obeyed, you followed. So don't blame me, blame yourselves. And in the end, even if you were to blame Satan, Satan says, I am not able to respond to your cries, nor would you be able to respond to my cries. And certainly for the wrongdoers, there is a painful punishment.